everyone. I'm Steve Holt, Mayor of the City of Florence, and it's a pleasure to get to talk to you again today. Have several items I want to cover in the time we have allotted. The first one I want to talk about is our census. 2020 will be a census year for the United States. The United States takes a census every 10 years, and it's very, very important that everybody participate. It's a head count, that's all it is. It's not a detailed information gathering about you or your family or anything else. It's strictly a head count. And that is so important for each of us because Alabama may be growing a little bit, but maybe not as fast as California and Texas and Florida and other places. So we stand to lose a House of Representatives seat. And not only that, for a local community, the more we get counted, for one citizen in federal government benefits, it's about $1,600 in terms of grant opportunities and other things. So if we miss 100 people or 1,000 people, that's a huge loss of potential revenue for every city. So you're going to hear a lot more about it. We're going to be talking about the 4 mayors we've already met. We're doing some video to do public service announcements with. And we're going to just ask you frequently to please be prepared for the 2020 census in April and be ready for a head count. It's very, very important to us. We had a great Memorial Day service at our Veterans Memorial Park in East Florence. It was the biggest crowd that we've had since I've been there. It was a wonderful service and a chance to remember our 229 fallen soldiers from this Lauderdale County area that gave their lives because we can be here and have the freedoms, and we want to take every opportunity to recognize them and their families. We also are preparing for July the 4th. It's just around the corner, so we're going to have a fireworks display. We're able to partner now from this point on with WLAY Radio, and we'll be doing a fireworks event at dark around 9 o'clock, plus or minus 5 minutes. We'll have music from about 4 o'clock on, several venues, and I think WLAY will have a remote there. And it's always a great day, a fun event, and we hope you'll come and join us at McFarland Park on July 4th.
We offer trained caregivers who will provide services with laundry, housekeeping, cooking, medication reminders, transportation, companionship, assisting with daily living skills, and more. Pride Senior Care, we honor and take pride in the care of you and your loved one.
Parks in Dibert Park, the Junior League of the Shoals has provided for us. They've added a wheelchair swing, and that is a very nice addition to any of our parks. It's the only one we currently have in the City of Florence. And if you have a child or an adult that's in need of wheelchair access, go check out that swing at Dibert Park. We also just finished our Walk of Honor ceremony. We do this once a year at our River Heritage Park. We have where the splash pad is and the playground and other things. We also have a Walk of Honor. And every year we add 2 to 4 other people that have received or attained either national or international recognition for things that they've done in their lives or career. They could be a native of Florence or Lauderdale County, or they have to have at least lived here for 3 years. So we have 4 more to add to it this year, and we'll start work immediately on 2 to 4 for next year. The other thing that we're working on is bandwidth for our area, and I mean by that speed and capacity for fiber, for our internet connections. That is a critical need for our community. It's one of the things we've talked about for several years. It's one of the things that I said in my mayoral campaign the first time, that bandwidth is something that we need to take care of and develop ourselves. We're working on that. We have a meeting this week with the utilities in the area, with elected representatives in the area, to talk about what our opportunities are and what we may be able to do moving forward. So we look forward to making that happen. That will become our interstate. So we want to make that happen, and puts us in touch with the rest of the world and allows us to play with everybody everywhere because of that capacity. We've had a number of sporting events here in the last 6 weeks. We had a really good regional high school women's softball tournament here, and we had another tournament with about 76 teams here this past weekend. We've also had the Boat US College National Championship fishing tournament here, which had I think 44 different universities were here with their teams, and then we've got the high school tournament going on right now. So there's about 1,000 people on the water right now, so be very, very careful if you're out there. Working on now for 2 or 3 years is our level of sustainability for the City of Florence. We call it Florence Forward, and it's a partnership with the Tennessee Valley Authority. We're currently at a gold level with what we do, and we're pursuing the platinum level. I think there's one other city in Alabama that has attained that platinum status, and we want to do that also. But it's very detailed. We have a tremendous recycling program. We're very conscious of what we do, and to attain this platinum level, we have to do such things as monitor the gas mileage of our 400 vehicles that we have throughout the city. We also even ask our employees their commuting mileage to and from work, so that we have a measure of that, and at least it's a part of our carbon footprint so that we know where we are and areas where we can improve. So we're excited about that. We're well on our way to getting to that platinum level, and we'll keep you posted on that. We lost one of our Florence Electricity Department linemen in 2015 during a bad storm, and we also last month were able to dedicate a new substation at the hospital. We dedicate that in memory of Chris Williamson, and that's a real honor for us to do that, and hopefully a memorable thing for his family, all of his family. Well, thank you for watching today, and it's my pleasure to share some time with the other mayors of Sheffield, Tuscumbia, and Muscle Shoals. And we look forward to doing this on a monthly basis and coming to you hopefully with some good information for you. Thank you so much.